Hey guys, welcome back to another gaming news video here on the channel. A few different things to talk about on this Friday afternoon. Normally do these kind of gaming news videos a little bit earlier in the morning, but I decided to cover some more Kingdom Hearts this morning. I've been having such a blast talking more about Kingdom Hearts again. Huge Kingdom Hearts fan and all that good stuff. So like I said before, we talk about games and play the games here on the channel. So if you are new, be sure to subscribe. You could always change your mind later if you don't like the content. And if you enjoy this video, leave it a like. It really helps the channel. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to go straight into it. We have, like I said, a few different things to talk about, and we're going to do this a little bit more rapid fire again. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's jump into this. First things first, throwing it up on screen. Sucker Punch announced that Ghost of Tsushima. Sorry, I always have to say it like that. Basically, they're going to be, the support for the game is ended. They said, while we aren't actively working on any additional patches at the moment, we will continue to monitor feedback on the community-run God Legends subreddit and messages sent to Sucker Punch Prod on Twitter for any high priority bugs or issues that emerge. We want to say a huge thank you to the entire community for the incredible amount of support and feedback we've gotten since launch. When Legends launched in October 2020, we never expected to have such an active community for more than a year and a half later, and we could not be more thankful to everyone who has been with us on the journey. So unfortunately, that active kind of support for the game is ended, but they're going to be working on the next big thing, whatever that is, whether it's Ghost of Tsushima 2 or maybe some more Infamous or something. I don't know. I still have hope for that, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you guys are still playing Ghost of Tsushima. Moving on from that, we're gonna go straight into some news from Cyberpunk. So you can see it up on screen right now. So Cyberpunk 2077 is actually going to be getting its upcoming expansion in 2023. They said please stay tuned for more details coming later this year. They actually showed production plans for 2022, which includes development work on Cyberpunk 2077 expansion, development on a new Witcher game based on Unreal Engine 5, further support for Cyberpunk 2077, development work on the next gen version of The Witcher 3, which we're going to talk about in a second here, development work on the molasses, I don't know how you pronounce that, to be honest, flood on an unannounced project based on one of our franchises, launch of a spin-off to Gwent, the Witcher card game, further support of Gwent, the Witcher card game, and the Witcher Monster Slayer, and conceptual and research work on an unannounced projects and all that. During the next part up on screen, which is kind of mixing both Cyberpunk 2077 news and Witcher 3, you can see that they go on to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 and all that, and they actually talked about their plans and whatnot and all that good stuff as well, and also some of the sales that they ended up seeing from Cyberpunk. So on the fourth line there, fourth paragraph or whatever, they said that we believe in the long-term potential of our newest release. Thus, one of our priorities for 2021 was to improve Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. We are now satisfied with the game and encouraged by the gamers' reception of its next-gen console edition, which launched this February. Altogether, we've now sold over 18 million copies of Cyberpunk 2077. Not super impressive numbers. Obviously, it's really rough start, but it is what it is. I guess it's a lot better than it could have been, right? 18 million is still decent. Then later on down below, they actually went on to talk about The Witcher 3 and all that, and all that good stuff. And they actually said that thus far, over 65 million copies of The Witcher games have been purchased by gamers, including over 40 million copies of The Witcher 3: A Wild Hunt. Now that actually perfectly segues into our next portion, which is this tweet from the official Witcher game Twitter, and you guys see it on screen. They've actually decided to move development for the next gen version of The Witcher 3. So they said, we've decided to have our in-house development team conduct the remaining work on the next gen version of The Witcher 3: A Wild Hunt. We are currently evaluating the scope of our work, of work to be done, and thus have to postpone Q2 release until further notice. We'll update you as soon as we can. Thank you for understanding. So unfortunately, Witcher 3 next gen is getting delayed. I've been holding off to finish the game. I never got to finish it. The original version for the next gen version. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait even longer because I guess maybe they weren't satisfied with the production that was being done. I think it was by Saber Active, if I remember correctly. Anyways, I might have that wrong, but either way, I guess they weren't satisfied with, and they've decided to work on it themselves in-house. So not really sure that, excuse me, with the details on how that's going to kind of play out, but hopefully it comes sooner than later. It's not coming Q2, could it come Q3 at least? Again, your guess is as good as mine. I guess time will tell, but an unfortunate delay to say the very least. And finally, last but not least, you guys can see up on screen some kind of footage for the 2 new multiplayer maps for Halo Infinite, Catalyst and Breaker. These maps look pretty cool. I like the environments and the aesthetics of these maps. They're really nice. That said, we're gonna have to wait to get hands-on with them to see how they really play. But the other side of this that a lot of people are kind of talking about is the fact that we're only getting 2 new maps, and one of them is technically it's a big team battle map, which I believe was Breaker. So Catalyst is like a normal kind of map, and it looks really cool. I love the environment, the aesthetics and whatnot. There's like waterfalls, and it kind of reminds me of gosh, I can't remember the name, but one of the maps from Halo 3 specifically, just really cool aesthetically, and just I don't know, the vibe looks really nice. Again, Breaker being more of a bigger kind of map for big team battle. It sucks that we're only getting 1 map basically for each, like normal modes and for big team battle. I wish that we would get more, but I don't know, maybe we'll get more at a later date, hopefully not too late. But they did say, how would you quickly summarize Catalyst and Breaker so Halo fans know what they're in for with these maps? They basically went on to say that Catalyst is a symmetrical arena map nested high up inside an expansive tunnel-like foreigner structure. You'll find waterfalls pouring down around suspended catwalks, overgrown cathedral walls, and a light bridge connecting the sides of the map together. Breaker is a pseudo-symmetric BTB map, big team battle, set in banished scrapyard, where each team's base is a huge chunk of ship debris divided by the plasma cutting beam structure in the middle. And yes, that beam is absolutely a dynamic element of the map that presents both opportunities and challenges in gameplay. Really interesting stuff. There's a little bit more that they went on talking about Catalyst and Breaker and the design of these maps and all that. I'm not going to get too detailed into that because it is a little bit of a lengthier sort of blog post. I will link the blog post in the description below if you guys want to go read it all for yourselves. Like I said, it's a little bit longer talking about the development of those 2, but again, we're going to be getting those at launch with Season 2, Lone Wolves. So it's really close, right around the corner. Again, kind of disappointing that we're only getting, these 2 maps, and we're not getting a little bit more than that. I know that they're really struggling with development. Obviously, they're working really hard on, getting Forge out there as well and whatnot. So, there is that to take into consideration. It's just, hopefully the content starts flowing a little bit more steadily at some point sooner than later. But anyways, that's the 2 new maps, a little bit of a look at them and whatnot as well. So anyways, that's pretty much all the gaming news for today that I have for you guys, my friends. Let me know what you guys think about it all in the comment section below. What do you think of these new Halo maps? What do you think about, The Witcher 3 next gen getting delayed? Are you disappointed? Do you not really care all that much? Let me know your thoughts and all that. Sorry for the cut. I had a quick tickle in my throat, but yeah, again, stick around for more gaming content. We talk about the games and play the games here on the channel. Like I said, I've been really having fun talking about Kingdom Hearts and, with the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. If you guys missed any of those videos, they're already up on the channel and all that good stuff. We just finished playing through Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga as well, and so that's already all up on the channel if you guys want to, check those out as well. So let me know what you guys think about it all in the comments. I'll see you guys very soon. Stay safe, stay well, and until then, game on. Thanks for watching.